Welcome to another MP4Nation.com play and review. Today we have a new Optimus line player. It's actually a touchscreen player. We haven't given it a name yet, as I'm still running a competition on who can give the best name for this on our forums. Anyways, it has a 2.8-inch QVGA touchscreen. It has a nice form factor. It's thinner and lighter than the Onda VX858 and cheaper. The back I actually like. I like the material they use. It is plastic, but it's a nice, soft, almost rubbery. I like the texture. It has a 4 megapixel camera up here. It has a built-in loudspeaker. It has a port for a stylus pen right up here. Let's get it out. The main on and off button, your hold on button, and your picture button. You have your USB port up here, your micro SD slot over here, and hold an additional 2 GB of memory, and your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Let's just turn this on. This does use the Anyanka chipset. There you go. So it can only play AVI, WMA, and MP3 files, but it has a lot of features. It has your MP3 player, your music player, your video recorder, your digital camera, your ebook reader, your voice recorder. Go down more. Your picture viewer, your FM radio. You can make this into a PC camera also when it's attached to the USB drive via USB cable. Your phone book, which actually works pretty well on this, a small notepad, your time set to change the time, and it'll read down here accurately even after you turn it off and turn it back on. Your alarm set, your calendar, your calculator, your corrector, which is basically just correcting the sensitivity of the screen, your personal settings, your overall settings for the player, your memory viewer, memory manager, your file manager, your language settings, and to make it into a USB drive, USB flash drive. Just go back to the start. The Anyanka only plays AVI files, as I said. The chipset only allows for about 24-25 frames per second. I'll be quite honest, the internal speaker isn't that great. There are better ones out there, but the audio out of the headphones is pretty good. And I said before, this touchscreen is far more sensitive, especially when it comes to like audio. You can just go like that, or you can choose your level of audio, or just increase like that. Whoa. There you go. And you can fast forward easily on this. And no lip syncing errors, as you can see. And just to exit, actually you have to press up here. And this does play lyrics, as you'll see. It only plays 2 file formats so far, WMA and MP3. And the good thing about this is you don't have to go to any sub-menus to change the equalizer like on many of these type of players. You can just change it right up here. Pop, jazz, normal, classic. You can also change from shuffle to repeat individual song or repeat all right here. Anyways. And you can multitask. The video camera is it just uses the, you can't really see much, but anyway, exit out of there. The video and digital camera is simple. It says it's 4 megapixels, but the quality isn't that great. I mean, it's good for just being on like an MP4 player if you're just looking for something simple. It does just use a regular CMOS digital camera. The ebook reader for this has Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream. It's actually very well laid out, and you can actually, I was doing this earlier, you can actually just drag this and like go down too, but it's not perfect. You can go like that. you can just go down here. As I said, the touchscreen is pretty good, but it still has some bugs in it, like that. Then you have your voice recorder, your picture viewer, which is, you can see the pictures you've taken by the camera or you've loaded in here. There you go. Your radio, your PC camera will only work when it's connected to the computer. Your phone book, you can add entries like here, and so you even have the writing function right there, so you can add, so you can change to English. Oh. It's not perfect as you can see, but you can bring up a you can bring up a keypad, so you can instead do that. As it exits. Notepad's the same thing. Add, and you can write a memo. You can bring it up and write your own little memos and stuff. I would recommend, if you're going to use this feature, to use the keypad, because the writing, it doesn't really read the handwriting very well. Alright. Time set is just basically changing what's down here. Your alarm, I haven't actually. You can set it. I'm not really sure if the player will turn on at that given time, or if it's on, it'll do something. I haven't really used it. The calendar is just your basic calendar. You can't really do anything. You can't write any annotations or such, but it will tell you what day it is. Calculator, you calculate. This is just to correct the accuracy of the stylus pen, the touchscreen. Personal is just your personal settings. You can change. Not sure what the difference between personal and param is, because it's pretty much the same thing. Anyways, go down. Your memory just tells you how much is being used for different stuff. Exit. You have managers, your basic file manager. And there you go. You can have your entire directory and change stuff. Language, it supports quite a few languages, as you can see. And U-disks is if you want to connect it to the computer and use as a flash drive. Overall, the touchscreen's pretty good. You know, it's far more reactive than the Ondo ones that I've played around with. Like the handwriting feature, that's a bit buggy. The ebook, the scrolling, that's a bit buggy also. But overall, it's quite a nice touchscreen. You can use your fingers, but it gets kind of tedious when it's like these small, trying to do that and stuff. So you will need the stylus pen. Alright, the music started again. Anyway, this is the Optimus that has no name yet. So you can join our forums and try to submit a name if you can think of a good one. And there you have it. The new Optimus touchscreen player from MP4 Nation. Thank you.